I am Father Stephen Reilly, and I am the Vicar Episcopal for Youth in the Diocese, and also I'm the Mission Lead for Wellspring for Youth as well. And when parishes are talking about Wellspring, often it is young people that they're talking about. How can we reach out to our young people? How can we engage them? How can we evangelise them? So we're kind of the team for that. We're trying our best and wanted to share a little bit with you. There's myself, there's Father Mark O'Donnell, who is the youth chaplain for the diocese, and there's Michelle Novani, who is the youth officer, and we're the team that really are in charge of this. So under Wellspring, we had great chats over the last year to figure out exactly what we want to do, what are our aims, what are our objectives, what are our priorities, and essentially these are the things that we've come up with. Our main aim is to work with young adults, and we have a group which tries to gather the young adults from the diocese. It's every month, and it's on a Sunday night in the cathedral in Motherwell. We have a holy hour with an input on an aspect of faith, a time of prayer before the Blessed Sacrament with the opportunity for confession, and then we have some social time afterwards as well. And really, once we've been forming that group, we've been working with them, and we want really to work intensively with young people rather than just have it as a one-off event. And so we've had some different trips that we've been undergoing with them and undertaking to Rome and Assisi last year, and this year we're going to Lourdes to support the diocesan pilgrimage. Will be the Alma group. And so you can see this is a way in which the young people are able to really grow in their faith and get to know each other and be supported by themselves and their peers, and also by ourselves as a diocese. And then really the idea of that is for young people then to get involved in their own parishes and to take leadership in those roles. And so in a particular way, we're focusing on those who have been to maybe one or two of the trips with us in the past. And with them this summer, we're going to be in Salamanca in Spain for an intensive week using the Called and Gifted programme. And we're going to really find out what are the charisms, the gifts of these young people. There's about 30 of them, and how can they use them in the parish. So really challenging them, having been formed over the months and the years by ourselves, then what are they going to give back? That's very much part of our plan. But also, therefore, we are focused on parishes. How can parishes respond to young people? And so I want to tell you about something really important, which is a diocesan youth mission summit, which is going to take place on the 12th of April. It's a Saturday. So we're going to try and gather everyone in the diocese who's either working with young people or who would like to work with young people, wants to know maybe in parish life how we can engage young people more. And we're gathering them together in St Bride's Hall in Motherwell, and we have a keynote speaker who is from Birmingham Archdiocese and who runs the Life Teen programme down there, as well as all the lay chaplains in high school. She's in charge of them, Becky, so she's going to come up and lead us off. Then we're going to have a panel with young people talking about how they developed their own faith over the last few years. And then we're going to present some training to help these hopefully become leaders in the parishes to understand certain things like youth culture or praying with young people. And then we'll also be presenting some different programmes and materials that are out there, things like Alpha Youth, Life Teen that I've mentioned, which I've been trialling in my own parish in Rutherglen, I think very successfully. We'll be presenting those kind of programmes and materials and inviting people to consider whether they would like to use those in their own parish. We're also trying to keep up our social media profile to find out what's happening in the diocese, to form some better links with parishes in terms of Caritas Award as well. So just a whole bunch of things that we're doing at the moment. Hopefully you can join us, whether you're a young person yourself, a young adult or a teenager, or you're a youth worker, or you're someone who'd like to work with young people. Hopefully we'll get something for you, and we'll look forward to seeing you hopefully over the next few months in one guise or another.